I think I'm ready to start decorating for fall. I ordered some garland from Walmart. Each year I just order, one or two things. And so I'm gonna go pick that up, see what else they have, and hit another few stores. Why don't you come along with me? Did the pickup. Let's check it out and see if it's what I had in mind. So I think I'm gonna be happy with this. I believe this was just under $7, and I like the colors. I like the neutral. I have had yellow in my dining room for fall for I think 5 years, so I wanted to do something different, something more neutral. So this will last me for years to come. So I'm gonna take this and then go and see if I can find maybe some stems or something to go along with that. Should I even take a couple leaves to, I'm gonna take this with me so I can kind of match if I need to. I bought 12 of these garlands actually. One thing I know is always buy more garland or wreaths than you think you need, because by the time you want more, or you want to fill the space out, or you think, oh, I think it would be, have some unity if it were in this room and that room, they're gone. And just real quick, I don't want this to be a consumerism kind of video. I really only buy a couple things each year. Last year, I think I just bought tablecloths. I don't buy a whole lot. So I'm looking to add to the collection and to use, these things year after year. And some things, they don't have to be fall. They don't have to have leaves or pumpkins, but maybe brass, maybe the color, maybe plaid. So those are the kinds of things that I'm looking for. And maybe not looking for to buy, but maybe just get inspiration. One thing I would say is don't go shopping, buy it right away. Think, maybe you have something similar that you could use instead. So into Walmart we go. They had some mums there. This is not what I'm looking for here. But over in this section, there's the garland, and you can see there's the kind that I bought most of them, it looks like. I don't care for the green one as much, but it's okay. And I thought this one was really pretty. That's pretty on trend for this year, this deep burgundy color. That could be really pretty. And then they had some pumpkins and some wreaths. These were $27.78, and they had a matching red one too, I think. Okay, no scary stuff, no thank you. And then going down this aisle, they have some pumpkins, and I was surprised at the price. I mean, $19 for a fake pumpkin. No, I think I'll pass on that. And these were $13. So I didn't think the prices were too great. And then there was Christmas. There was Christmas everywhere while I was shopping. And I kind of couldn't help myself and walked down a couple aisles here. And then I went to dishware. I always think it would be fun to have like a new dish set for Thanksgiving. I thought these polka dot ones were really cute, and they have a gold accent around the rim. And I was attracted to the scallop plates in a lot of the places, and they had a bowl, as you can see there, and cup to match, and those were about $6 a plate, so kind of pricey. And then I found these tablecloths, and this goes kind of in the color scheme I was thinking of, and you could use these for any time of year. It doesn't have to be fall. And then I kind of wanted some blankets for the back of the chair, back of the couch, and I was thinking plaid, but I wasn't really seeing much until I spotted these. And they were at a really great price, which is $12 each. So I went ahead and picked up 2 of those. Then I moved on to the pillow section. I really liked this plaid one for $15 and even considered that one. I liked this one as well, could even go together, but they had a lot of options here. I would say overall, I did not see much for fall, but I am happy with my 2 purchases. So let's go hit up Target, Ross, and World Market because they're all close together. Let's check out Ross first because they have the best price point. I'm not looking in here for necessarily something fall themed, but rather Christmas already. More Christmas! So we have some junk here, the fall junk, and I wasn't too impressed with the wreaths. I kind of sorted through them, didn't really find much. So I was kind of looking more for like dishware, vases, things like that. And this was a marble bowl. And I love the tablecloth section. And you can find them here for $13, $14. They have some towels and such. And they have napkins in here. And I did spot this green, I liked these, they were fine, but these green plaid ones in the back, I thought those could work for Thanksgiving or Christmas. They were 2 different sizes, so that wasn't going to work out. I have to buy 2 because we have a 9-foot table, and I kind of overlap them. And I think these were, I want to say 15 and 13, something like that, so reasonably priced. And I did find the napkins to go with, but I could not find two the same size. And here's another tablecloth example. They had lots of large vases, and they had some gold decor. They had baskets, lots of affordable baskets. Here was a couple little pumpkins that were out of place someone thought about but didn't buy. I think they're kind of pretty. And I really do want some gold silverware. Today's not the day, but I always wish that I had gold silverware at Thanksgiving. Maybe next year. And they have lots of wood trays, cutting boards, bowls. I was not impressed with the blanket selection. They look kind of cheap and loud, but that's okay. I feel like Ross is very hit or miss. Either I find a ton of stuff or nothing. Let's try World Market. Okay, but I do need some garland. How much? $35. $35. No. This matches some wreaths that I have. $39. Oh, I thought this was cute, but I already have a pumpkin pie dish, but it was $40. Nothing here seems to be in my budget already, I can see that. But let's just try to get some ideas. This is the display. These napkins, they look embroidered and they are adorable. And maybe sometime I can get those, not today. And why do I want this? Why do I want a squirrel and acorn salt and pepper shaker? I don't know, it's pretty cute. Anyway, looking at dishware, I seem to be really into these scalloped pieces, and this one is very pretty with the brown and the lavender, but I think it was like $11 for one bowl, so that's not it. Maybe one day. The green looks pretty there too. There's some dishware. There's all kinds of napkins and linens to choose from. I think that they have the best prints, really unique things. I thought that looked very fall, very sweet. And of course, I always just love green. And those are pretty. All the colors are pretty. The block print here. If you're into napkins, there you go. But for me, it was so much Christmas, it was distracting. Moving on, why do I like this chair? This looks like something my grandmother actually had. And this is very fall for you if you need a mushroom pillow. Okay, these, I actually want these. I've been looking at them. They go over your couch to kind of protect it or cover it. So then I went around and I looked at pillows. I'm not gonna lie, I liked some of the options at Walmart better. Next up is Target. Let's see what they have. First of all, I noticed they had heirloom pumpkins for $7 each, and real pumpkins like jack-o'-lantern pumpkins for, I think it says $5.50. So, I mean, the fake ones were, I remember, how, $18. So here we have Hearth in Hand and other things. I'll be honest with you, I don't know which is from which collection. I thought this gold and white tea kettle was so cute, and this brass book stand caught my eye. I actually considered getting that. I think it was about $20. And they had some beautiful stoneware, dishes, and these colored battery candles caught my eye. I've never seen them in colors like that. And here's this burgundy color again, and it's a whole tree, which would really make a nice impact. The quality looked decent. I couldn't find a price on there. They also had some wreaths in different burgundy colors that you could match, as you can see here. And the blankets were beautiful. More pricey, of course, but okay, so this was $22, a little too brown for what I was looking for, but I really liked this one. I think that one was $35. I liked the green, and I like the texture of that one. And this one I actually considered. I thought, oh, this will, like I keep saying, work for Thanksgiving and Christmas. They had some nice pillow selections. They are very oversized, which is nice. And these stems on the end cap, $5. $5. I'm sorry to sound like exacerbated in every single clip, but I kind of am because it's shocking. I just thought that was cute. A little acrylic platter, cute. I've got some stems, some florals here. What's going on with that pumpkin? Not sure. Some of these are nice, but like trying to stay with me. Don't make me want glass pumpkins. I kind of want glass pumpkins now. I don't know why I like this bird bowl. I kind of like the bird bowl. Ooh, I love this. A gold candelabra with the florals, and nothing seems to have actual prices on them, so good luck finding that out, but it's very pretty. No, thank you. No, thank you. Pass. Yeah. No. There was a lot to be found here. Now, these have potential, but I'm trying to stay away from the yellow.
And then there were the lamps. I am not sure about these shades. This was very large and pretty. I liked that wreath. More scallops. I don't know, maybe I need some scallop dishware because it keeps drawing my eye and it has gold around it. Wait till you see what I find here in a little bit. But I think these are very pretty. I didn't find much in the way of tablecloths or linen napkins or anything like that, so pass. I found this throw and I thought, now that is really pretty. I really like the colors. Wait till you see the price. Wait for the price. $79. $79. This was their $15 selection, by the way.
I did it. I left Target without buying anything. Just kidding. I've noticed that the prices have gone up quite a bit on most things. There's some cute tchotchkes and little items, little candles, little salt and pepper shakers, and sometimes those are fun, but I'm really looking for things with a bigger impact. So let's head to Hobby Lobby.
Next, I headed into Hobby Lobby. They have all kinds of florals. Right now, everything is 40% off of their fall decor, and they have any color that you could possibly think of. They also had this deep burgundy that we saw at the garland in Walmart, and the wreaths that match. I liked the magnolia garland. I thought that was very pretty. And then as I headed through, I finally found the fall aisle. And guess what there was? Leaves that matched my garland that I bought. I even brought in my little match to see if it fit, and I was very happy. So I bought, I think, 4 of those. And they were 40% off, so I think they were about $6 per stem. Okay, I'm not into the Halloween or all the orange decor, the scarecrows, but they do have all the pumpkins that you could want at a much better price than the places I had seen otherwise. And here's some cutesy things. I don't know why. I kind of want the sunflowers, but I kind of want the sunflowers. And there were garland, like these beads and these sweet little mushrooms. Those were very affordable. And I'm gonna say no to the pumpkin pillows and all these cutesy things. Sweater weather. And moving on, I thought this was actually pretty cute. This orange teapot. I kind of wish they had it in white. These are their dishware options.
Okay, I got four stems and they were $31.49. I think they go together pretty well. Trying to decide how contrived and matchy-matchy I want to be, but I think that's going to be my base, and then I'll add other things on from there. It's hot. It's 91 degrees, so it's funny that I'm trying to decorate for fall right now, or even think about it. The lady behind me in line said, "Are you trying to pretend it's fall?" I am. I was thinking about going to the Dollar Tree, but their things are so tiny that they don't really make a big impact, and I'm not really looking for anything like that anymore, besides craft for the kids or something like that. There's a Marshall's over here, but I've kind of blown my budget already. That's kind of it. I think I'm going to go to the thrift store. The thrift store is my favorite place to find things like, candlestick holders, servingware, dishes, unique things like that, and also art.
Headed into this Goodwill. I was checking out some glasses and the prices. I thought these were pretty with the gold rims, and this platter caught my eye, and it has a matching gravy boat for $6. I really thought that was a cute find. That pear is kind of cute down there, and there were some pictures for flowers. I don't know why I want this radio. And what do we have here but some white and gold scalloped plates with the price squiggled out? I wish they had the full set there. I would probably buy them if they had the full set. I also saw these. Look at the cute edging. And there were some large vases, several options. This one was $80, but it is beautiful. This one was $30, which I think is overpriced. So headed into art. I saw this beautiful piece here for $80, but that doesn't fit my color palette. I dig in the back, and that's where I find the original pieces that I've found. Because on the wall, the good stuff goes pretty quick. I do not need this. I do not need this.
That didn't take too long. There were some nice plates, some good serving options, maybe a couple vases, things like that if you want to decorate for Thanksgiving. But there was no original art that I saw. So that is it for shopping. I'm going to go home and maybe play around with a few of these things. Okay, I'm laying the things out on the table. And then I'm going to go through. I can't decide whether I want to use silver or gold. I have gold. This is like my brass stuff. This is my silver drawer. Right now, I'm just doing a little tiny touch of fall. Not full Thanksgiving. I don't do Halloween. So not just a touch, Stems are super long, which is nice.
which makes me think that this is gonna be my option. I have blue, which I don't really want to see these. Okay, this is not going to work. We'll put this back. Silver candle holders or gold. I found 2 of these candelabras. This would be fun. This would be nice to use on the Thanksgiving table. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I wish I had a gold vase that's as big as this. See, I think that this is $30 well spent because these leaves make a big impact once I floof them out, rather than spending $30 on candles or something like that. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like these are a really great deal for $7 a piece. I used 5 of them, so I have 7 left. And I think maybe I will put them up here when it gets closer to Thanksgiving. Just gonna add this to the back of the chair for a little fall touch. This is really not bad for $12 considering how expensive the other options were. I cannot seem to figure out what I want to do over here, so I think I'm just going to leave it simple for now, and I can always add to it later. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, going shopping with me, and staying till the end. I appreciate you. I'll see you next week.